is almost here, and we already know it's gonna be a huge month for cozy gamers everywhere with the launch of the Switch 2 on the 5th. Were you able to pre-order, or are you holding off until you know there's a game you are definitely waiting for that will be releasing? I'm excited to share with you all the upcoming games for this month and events that will be happening, so stay tuned. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you love all things cozy. Alright, let's jump in. We have a couple games that I talked about last month, but at the time didn't have release dates yet, but they have now since been released. Do you like when a game company is more honest with you? Say they plan to release a game this day, but they push it off a month and then they feel like they kind of have to give a reason why? Or would you rather have a game not have a specific release time and they say just releasing in June with no dates? So when it gets pushed a month, they are somewhat covering their butts and don't really explain themselves, kind of thing. I wish games would go back to the old way and be more fully fleshed out instead of being in early access. That way, when there are bugs and mishaps, they don't have to keep pushing the game back further. And do you guys like when I include games that don't have specific release dates? Or would you rather me only include games that have the exact date on them? I will have a few at the end of this video, but I thought I'd ask just in case some don't want to sit through games that may not have releases this month to begin with. But these are the games that had the May releases at the time of recording last month's video, but since then got the actual date and got published. There is Balmont and the Wak Wak Tree, released on the 8th of May. Adapt a Culinary Adventure on May 22nd. And lastly, Dragon Song Tavern on May 29th. Okay, now onto this month's games. First up, we have Bathhouse Creatures. This instantly caught my eye, and I love the adorable creatures that you see throughout. Bathhouse Creatures is a small and cozy management game about running bathhouses for silly talking animals. Serve quirky animal guests, upgrade your bathhouse facilities, uncover heartfelt, wholesome stories, and watch your bathhouse grow to be the best it can be. Bathhouse Creatures is set to release for the PC on June 2nd. Next, we have a super colorful pastel game titled Pretty Sweet Healing Guardian. You are applying for the role of a local magical girl in this cozy town. In this light and small management simulation game, your job is to help the citizens find balance in their lives and make it sweeter. With your candy magic, you'll be able to manage your sugary stock, upgrade your powers, and help raise everybody's quality of life. Developed by a solo creator, Erica, this game draws inspiration from the vibrant aesthetics of the 90s and 2000s. However, Erica recognized the lack of girl-focused games during that era and sought to address this imbalance by creating a game that celebrates female perspective and brings more reputation to the gaming world. I absolutely love that. Pretty Sweet is set to release on June 2nd for the PC. A magical sibling, a fluffy curse, and a valley full of curious creatures to befriend. Ashwood Valley will be out on June 5th for both the PC and Switch. In Ashwood Valley, you'll step into the shoes of either Luna or Draco, two magical siblings whose spellcasting mishaps open a portal to a vibrant world and turns one of them into a cat. Now it's up to you to restore a ruined cottage, befriend quirky creatures, and uncover the secrets of the Enchanted Valley to break the curse. Grow magical plants, explore changing seasons, complete odd quests for chocolate-loving mayors or cheese-obsessed dwarves, and pet all the wild animals you can find, even the strawberry cows. With cozy farming, whimsical characters, and hand-animated pixel art, Ashwood Valley is a charming adventure about family, friendships, and a lot of fluff. All these animals sound so adorable, especially the strawberry cows. The next game on the list is one that I know so many people are looking forward to, and that is Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma or Azuma. Let me know which is correct or how it should be pronounced, because I heard a couple different ways for that. But this will also be releasing on June 5th but this is for both the PC and Switch. Welcome to the eastern nation of Azuma in this fresh take on Rune Factory. Use your powers as an earth dancer to restore the land, its people, and even its gods. Along the way, battle corrupted monsters, rebuild seasonal farms and villages, and form bonds with colorful locals. Will you be picking up this game when it releases? Next, we have quite a few releasing on the 5th, but they will all be for the Switch too, of course. First, we have Mario Kart World. We all love Mario Kart, but with this new installment, there is a new open world feature where you are able to not only race on new tracks, but also off them as well. When you are going to the next course, you are able to free roam race to try and get first place for the next main course. Hopefully that makes sense. There's grassy plains, bustling cities, and even open waters all waiting to be explored. I know I love a good Mario Kart game and I'm super excited to check this one out. Next, we have the re-release of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. Both of these games will have improved performance and graphics since the Switch 2 will now be able to handle these enhanced graphics. Along with the new improvements, there is also a new app called Zelda Notes. This offers features like voice guidance, which functions like a GPS guiding you to the Koraks and hard to reach shrines, audio diaries, progressing tracking, community tools, and even daily bonuses. So if you've been waiting to get either of these Legend of Zelda games or just want to add them to your collection, these would be perfect for that with all the new upgrades. We also have another Legend of Zelda game, The Wind Waker, which was originally for the GameCube, but is now being remastered for the Switch too. Hogwarts Legacy is already on the Switch, but will now be available for the Switch too, and will run so much smoother. We have Split Fiction, which has already been out for the PC for a little while now, but is making its way to the Switch 2 on launch day. And last but not least, for the 5th is a brand new game called Survival Kids. And with this being the first game releasing on the Game Boy Color in 1999, there were also a few other titles in the series, one being for the Nintendo DS and one for the Wii. But we are now getting this brand new game simply titled Survival Kids once more, just like the original, and this will be released just for $49.99 USD, and let me know if you'll be checking this one out. On June 6th, we have Poltergeist Possession Party releasing just for the Switch, as it's already been out on Steam since last month, which I somehow missed. But this is a supernatural multiplayer madness where 8 players use sneaky sabotage to get opponents caught by a raging monster. You get to play as a mischievous ghost who possesses everyday objects to gain special powers and show them off. Try and battle spooky maps full of traps and use wacky power-ups to even sacrifice your friends. This looks super fun and I want to check this one out. On June 7th, which is a Saturday, we don't actually have any games releasing, but we do have the wonderful event of the Steam Next Fest and FGS, or Future Games Showcase, as well as the Wholesome Direct. So subscribe if you want to see all the brand new games that will be mentioned. And I love this time of year and I'm super excited as there's always so many new games announced. So stay tuned. Next, we have Cantaloupe Chronicle releasing on June 10th for the PC. In Cantaloupe Chronicle, you'll step in the shoes of a budding journalist on your first day as an intern at the town's quirky newspaper, the Cantaloupe Chronicle. Set in a cozy roadside town filled with intrigue, this game invites you to explore a rich atmospheric environment, interact with eccentric locals, solve puzzles, and uncover stories that will shape your career as a reporter. This story centers on an old mystery, but the theme explores how not every story ends cleanly and how we can all learn to live without closure. Alright, on June 12th, we have The Forgotlings, releasing for the PC and sometime in Q3 for the Switch. Forgotlings is a breathtaking cinematic action adventure set in an enchanted realm inhabited by lost things searching for a purpose. Travel lands as Fig, a gifted posing doll, and captain of the sentient ship Valor. Bandits and critters lurk in the wilderness, be stealthy or confront enemies head on. Connect with the Forgotlings from various tribes through conversation or challenging them to a game of INA, a popular pastime in the world of Forgotlings. You'll have to journey to distant corners of collective memories and unite warring tribes against a mysterious looming threat to their existence. Up next, we have a game that's been out on the PC for a couple of years, but is now making its way to the Switch on June 12th, and that is Refresh. This is quite a simple and short, yet still very cute collectathon game. Lose yourself in the relaxing solarpunk breeze where you collect materials to help repair your town after a torrential storm. Explore at your own pace in an open-ended environment and collect solar cells to upgrade your movement options. Socialize with local town folk and get to know your community. There's a lovable yet goofy cast of characters to find, each with unique dialogue and tidbits of information that they all love to share. Next, we have Train Valley Origins on June 12th as well for the PC. Train Valley Origins welcomes you to a world of charming locomotives, intricate track layouts, and brain-teasing challenges. Maintain traffic flow through increasingly complex levels, managing switches, optimizing railway networks, and ensuring your cargo reaches its destination on time, avoiding any and all collisions. This next game is one I know a lot of people are excited for, and that is Date Everything, releasing to both the PC and Switch on June 17th. This game brings a unique twist to dating simulator games for sure. Your BFA and customer service unfortunately goes to waste as you lose your job to AI. But a mysterious stranger sends a gift. These magical glasses called Dataviators, which in turn make your house come alive and dateable. Yeah, each and every dateable object will open up, have their own stories, and potentially become either your lover, friend, or your worst enemy. This game is honestly so interesting to me, and I can't wait to see how this plays out. And I absolutely love the graphics, but I think the concept is very unique for sure. Next, on June 18th, we have a silly and cute game called Keep Me Gifted, releasing for the PC. This kind of reminds me of Good Pizza, Great Pizza, but with a different spin on it. In Keep Me Gifted, you will make your career debut as a gift shop owner. Be ready to encounter unhinged characters and their requests. Try to match these requests with your wrapping skills, manage your item stock, upgrade your shop, and increase your store's popularity, and stay gifted. After Keep Me Gifted, we have Scramble Up. Scramble Up is a fast-paced world puzzle game where you rearrange letters to climb through pyramids. From new words on each level as the timer counts down, adding time with every successful scramble. Test your speed and vocabulary to reach the top before time runs out. And this is releasing to the PC on June 19th. If you're searching for a serene gaming experience that requires just a simple button press or a mouse click, look no further than SPiNG. This delightful game takes you into a world of zen-like tranquility where you can swing through countless beautifully designed levels in a rhythmic flow-inducing game that only demands a single button or click of the mouse, offering you a chance to unwind and immerse yourself in the joy of uncomplicated gameplay. SPiNG is releasing on June 19th for the PC. Next, we have After Light Fades, releasing to the PC on June 19th as well. Solve, evolve, and let go. In this mystical, magical Sokoban puzzle journey, you play as Alice, who, after the loss of her partner Aurora, discovers 7 artifacts tied to powerful memories. But each artifact you master must eventually be left behind. Explore 7 emotional, resonant fantasy worlds, casting away artifacts tied to grief, memory, and transformation. I'm glad I stumbled upon this game when finding games for this video, as I always love a good puzzle game, and this one seems to not only be that, but also has a meaningful story and heartfelt emotions to go along with it. Rematch is releasing for the PC also on June 19th. Rematch is a multiplayer action football game. It offers a new immersive take on the most popular sport in the world with a third person perspective. Surrounded by futuristic and virtual reality cages, you'll be able to control a single character and compete in 5v5 in a level playing field. I've never really been into sports games much, but this does look kind of fun and it takes a spin on what we have out there now for some of them. Definitely wouldn't mind checking this one out though. Another game releasing on June 19th is Hungry Meem. This will both be on PC and Switch. One day you stumble upon a picture book all about Meem, these charming but very hungry creatures that live under the world tree. One day, the miraculous pot that can cook any food deliciously was destroyed, and memes are in danger of extinction. You have to help the memes by interacting with their picture book and rebuild the settlement of memes into the ideal world and enjoy a happy ending. Next, we have Architecture Life, a house design simulator. I had this in my last month's video, but it didn't have a release date and then it got pushed to June, but it is now set to release on the 19th for the PC. Create dream homes. From 3D plan modeling to on-site decision making, you must bring each project to life while giving free rein to your creativity to take your architecture firm to the pinnacle of profession. Let me know if this is a game you check out, and I think this seems like it could be fun trying to create the house of your dreams, or any house from a show or movie would also be fun to try and recreate. Next, on June 20th, we have The Diary for the PC. The Diary is a 2D suspenseful narrative puzzle game that revolves around several distinct diaries, including a journal full of life, but also full of doubt, two investigative notebooks written by different people, and the planner's diary. By solving each page's puzzle, you'll turn the pages and gradually gain insight into a heart stopping missing case. From different perspectives, you will uncover the buried past behind the case. Next, we have a single world MMORPG, Bitcraft Online, coming to the PC on June 20th as well. This one will be in early access. In this vibrant player driven universe, you'll foster deep social connections and find endless opportunities for collaboration. Trade rare goods, care for your pets, or unite with others to form new communities. You'll be able to craft towns and structures and even venture into the wilderness to discover beautiful biomes and eventually create a home on Starfell. From the creators that brought us Lost But Found comes Ship Incorporate. Ever wanted to step into the shoes of a packing expert? In Ship Incorporate, you can take on the role of a packing employee at a fast-paced cargo shipment company. Your job? Sort, package, and ship parcels to their correct destinations while keeping up with the growing demands of business. I loved playing Lost But Found. It was a bit chaotic at times, but still really fun, so I can't wait to check out their newest installment. And this is coming to the PC on June 23rd. Next, we have Moto releasing on June 26th just for the Switch. Moto is a cozy adventure game set on a train where you are the conductor. Customize and manage your train while tending to your colorful passengers. Get on board and embark on a journey through beautiful landscapes accompanied by a soft lo-fi soundtrack, and if you love trains or cute animals, check this one out. Next, we have Tamagotchi Plaza, and this will be out for the Switch on June 27th. Tamagotchi Plaza is set in Tamahaki Town on Tamagotchi Planet. Treat cavities at the dentist, make the perfect pair of glasses at the eyewear shop, create table settings of sweets and drinks to fulfill customers' orders at the afternoon tea shop, and help serve Tamagotchi at 12 unique shops and grow their reputations, enticing new Tamagotchi to try and visit your shops. I always loved the Tamagotchi toys when I was younger, so this definitely brings back those nostalgia vibes for sure. I have a couple of games that are slated to release in June, but they don't have exact dates just yet. First up, we have an adorable pixel style game called Cast and Chill. This is a cozy idle fishing game where you explore serene lakes, rivers, and oceans. Catch rare fish, upgrade your gear, and reel in legendary catches. And you get to do all of that with your loyal pup by your side. Flufftopia is a cute little clicker game with an interesting story and even two different endings. With adorable graphics and relaxing soundtrack, you'll be able to help your town grow and eventually become the Flufftopia you've always dreamed of. Next, we have The Guardian of Nature. The Guardian of Nature is a wholesome puzzle adventure game about the interconnectedness of nature, created in a wonderful hand drawn and hand animated style inspired by fairy tales. You play as Henry, a guardian of nature who needs to go on a magical journey to save nature and the trees of life. The game and story consist of 3 episodes told in a linear order. Each act consists of different game environments. To continue your journey, you must explore how these environments are connected and solve various solar punk type puzzles along the way. I definitely wouldn't mind checking this one out as it looks really cute and I love the art style and it reminds me of some cartoons that you used to see on maybe like Cartoon Network or on Nickelodeon, those kinds of shows. But yeah, I wouldn't mind checking this one out for sure. Second to last, we have Camper Van Make It Home. Decorate and organize the camper van of your dreams. Embark on a journey of self-discovery as you build your own home on wheels, using a combination of creative block organization puzzles and relaxing interior design. Make your heart feel at ease and your camper van feel like home. And last but not least, we have Abyss New Dawn. This is a fantasy survival adventure where the abyss is filled with mysteries and strange worlds. Since ancient times, a catastrophe event has torn the world apart, leaving behind an endless abyss, where the laws of nature are twisted, where forgotten civilizations lie buried, and where only the bravest dare to descend. Explore unfamiliar lands, face mystical creatures, and carve your path to survival amongst the chaos. Alright, and that is June for you. Just absolutely chock full of amazing games and events going on. I love this time of year as June always kicks off the summer right with all these fun and amazing events showcasing what we can expect. Let me know all your thoughts down in the comments. I would love to hear them. And what games will you be picking up and what are you most excited for? But as always, thank you so much for watching and have an amazing rest of your day. Bye!